Hey guys, so I actually want to talk about rising signs today. Okay, what is your rising sign? Your rising sign, first of all, to find it, you have to know what time you're born and the location because of time zone purposes. And you need to understand what it's about. Rising signs. It's a very fascinating thing, and it affects where your houses are. Your planets are within the houses. Your rising sign is your persona. It's almost like a lens through which all your planets and personalities go through and how it's cast. Like, is it rose-tinted lenses? Is it, night vision? I don't know. It depends. So let me tell you. So it changes every 2.5 hours, I think, about that. And let's just go through some of the rising. Let's break it down. Okay, there's the 4 elements, right? Let's start with fire, and then let's do earth, then let's do water, and then air. Is that a good order? Okay, so fire. Fire sign risings are very lively, like fire. So you're going to view them as lively, and they view the world as a lively place. They're excitable, they're fun to be around. So they could have a deeper moon or deeper sun, or maybe it's in water or earth. But yet the way they deal with the outside world is very friendly and lively. Okay, then you have, let's do earth. Earth sign risings aren't really afraid of the outside world, but they're not very, no, it's a feminine sign, like I've talked about. There's yin and yang within astrology. The fire and air signs are very yang, and putting myself out there, more social. The earth and water are not. They're more receptive and more inward. So you could be a fire sign sun, but have, for example, Taurus rising. You're not going to be putting yourself out there. It's just, that's the way the cookie crumbles. You're not going to be like, oh, I need to interact with my outside world. You're going to be more cautious of your outside world. And for example, if it's Taurus or an earth sign, and Virgo or Capricorn, you're going to be more inclined to think of what earthly goods can the outside world get for me. You're not like, Earth is all about material. Earth signs need practical, they need material. Everything is solid, just like the earth, and something to be gained. And they're really good with money. They understand money. A lot of Capricorn risings are amazing in business because Capricorn represents the goat always climbing up the ladder, and they are naturals with wanting to start a business, and so are Tauruses. Virgo rising. Virgo rising people, they organize their outside world. They can put things together amazingly. They can, their cleaning abilities and organizing abilities are amazing, and they're also good with finances and money. Okay, then let's do air. Air risings are the most social people. Air is the most social sign because think of how fluid the element of air is. It's just constantly just learning, curiosity, grasping knowledge, meeting people to learn things and understand them. So that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Very social people. You could be a Virgo but have Aquarius rising, and you feel very comfortable in your outside world. You're going to be, let's just break it down. So Gemini risings are probably maybe the most social out of the 3 air, because Gemini is a natural communicative sign. Okay, the 4 are within each of the elements: Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. So we can get into that in another time. There's fixed signs like Leo, Scorpio, Taurus and Aquarius, and I'll do that a different video for that. So Gemini risings are really flirtatious in their own way, and they kind of just want to talk to everybody. They're friends with the neighbor, you know, and they know a little bit about everybody. They like to gossip, but they're fun. They're bubbly and sprightly, humorous, very funny, like to crack jokes, like to be lively and light. All the air signs are very light. They don't really like drama with the rising. Then there is Aquarius risings. Now, if you're an Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, or even Aquarius rising, you have a tendency to be eclectic with your friends. You want to understand all kinds of different levels of human. You like the weird people. Very social, but you're going to be like, that person is interesting. I want to know all about that person. And a relative theme for Aquarius is the humanity aspect of them, and they love animals too. They just really like to, you know, they also tend to have a little bit of a superiority complex, which I don't really see that often. I don't pick up on that as much, but so anyway, that's Aquarius. And I mean, amazing communicators. Same with all the other air signs. Then you have Libra. Libra is the balancer. Libras have to have harmony. Libra risings love harmony, and they love aesthetics, everything that's balanced, right? And music, oh my God, like very common for them to love to sing. Also Scorpio moons, I'm going to make a separate video about that. There are a million Scorpio moon singers, but anyways, Libra, it's just very harmonic. They want everybody to get along, and they can be natural psychologists and counselors because people come to them with their problems, and they just have a way of, in the most mellow way, their vibe is very mellow, and but they love people. It's air. Okay, let's do, last but not least, the water signs. Okay, so if you have a personality of a water rising or ascendant, same thing, you pick up on nuances, like you're kind of like psychic and intuitive in a way, and you're not going to step into the world of society unless you're comfortable and things are cool. And that's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Now, Cancer risings, they have the natural mom qualities. You know, Cancer represents the nurturer, the mother, and that stuff. So they're very sensitive, though. And if they sense someone that needs help, they're going to help them. They're the helpers. The helpers in the zodiac are really extremely Virgo and Cancer. And they're going to cry easier. They're going to feel things right away. Whereas like Cancer or water sign moon would feel it to the core and like process it for a longer time. Pisces risings. Pisces and Scorpio are known for being very psychic. Now, Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It's the last water sign of the zodiac, so their capabilities are really, really high. I think, though, also that Pisces risings tend to meld with their outside world better than, say, a Scorpio or a Cancer rising. Scorpio the least. They're a little bit abrasive, and they perceive things as a threat. Because think of Scorpio, it's like very skeptical, and you know. Okay, so those are the water signs, and that is, you know, okay. Apart from all of this, your rising sign also not just gives off that personality that you give off to the world at like a first shot. It's your physical appearance. Your rising sign gives you your overall physique. It's amazing. there's a few things I can point out. Aries, they have very angular faces. That's how they're the first sign. They just want to go through the world, plow through it. Taurus risings are usually a little bit heavier, not all the time, but they might have smaller ears and a shorter neck. There's more to this. Trust me, I know not all the rising signs are going to look like this. These are generalities. I'm going to go through each one really quick. Gemini risings tend to be a little bit shorter in stature and kind of like, you know how I've said Gemini risings, they kind of like flit and flight and want to talk to this person, that person. They have that body shape like that looks like that. Like they're just going to run over here and then run over there. They're kind of little. And okay, then you have the Cancer risings, and that represents the mother. A lot of times Cancer risings have bigger, or if you're a man, you might have a little bit there. But soft faces, like it's water, and in Chinese face readings, water represents like a soft, rounded features, and this is very prevalent. Then we've got Leo. Leo risings usually have broad shoulders. They carry themselves well. They have always something with the hair. Always something with the hair. Virgo risings. They have like little tiny cute little features, and they look like very meticulous, very well put together. Libra risings. Libra risings are they kind of carry themselves in a fluid way, and they are typically pretty good looking, actually. Scorpio risings. Scorpio risings kind of have this glare to them, and they might wear a lot of black, and they might have really thick eyebrows. Then you have Sagittarius rising, and those people, I don't know why they always say they look like a horse. I don't think so. Capricorn rising, it's Earth, and it's they have a strong, like, but stoic look to their face, and they don't have so much expression going on. Then you have Aquarius risings, and Aquarius risings are usually kind of like tall and lean. And then you have Pisces rising, and Pisces rising is water again, and so these people, a lot of times they're kind of either small or large, and I don't know why, and they have these eyes that are just very big and just soft and just open to humanity, like they know a lot. So that's a little bit about ascendants or rising signs. So check your date of birth and time, and if you don't know it, you know, that's okay. You can sometimes guess it. So I hope I taught you guys a little bit about ascendants.